Should I speak in English? I welcome you at the exhibition, another part of it. This is significant that in the final point of your exploration today, you came here, because here, after this 14, actually this is a place where life starts. So I invite you to pass this white sheet where you can see fragmentary of the ice at the hydrocentral. That is a bridge between Transnistria and Republic of Moldova, and the fact that the Dniester River forms a natural border there. So I invite you to step through this border and enter into the place and discover it. Feel it, hear the sounds. Firstly, I don't know if it's anything to speak about when there is sounds and music around, so maybe listen to it a bit, because it tells you itself about life, about existence, about the cohabitation between us, people, organisms, the rivers, the nature, and how we can make it friendly together, how we can coexist. By saying that here is the beginning of life, I meant a legend that is characteristic for Moldavian, Romanian space, entitled Saturday's Water. We have a saying, it goes to Saturday's water, and it means waste, but actually it has a really ancient roots and deep complex meaning, mythopoetical meaning, a legend, a beautiful legend, that there is a Saturday's water, Saturday's river. So it's kind of meta river, where every rivers and every water gathered together. So this Saturday river flows from the tree of life. So it flows several circles around the world. It takes the souls, and in between this circle there is a process of purification, and afterwards it goes in other side of the existence, yes, in other world. And it's important to understand that behind this legend there is a real world in the Republic of Moldova, and a critical situation connected with the state of drinking waters. Did you know that 70% of people that are living in the Republic of Moldova, they are drinking from Dniester River, and 99% from Chisinau are drinking from the Dniester River. When I thought about that, I'm living in Chisinau for about 40 years, and I'm each day drinking the water. It means that my body is raised on the Dniester River. So not only my body, but everyone who is living here in Chisinau, be it in Moldova, we are made from water, and we are made from basically water of Dniester. And we are the river, actually we are the Dniester River. And also I was thinking that maybe there was time that people were drinking from another rivers. But unfortunately now, with the pollution and climate crisis, basically statistics said that Moldova is traversed by 3,500 streams. And the last 20 years, half of it disappeared, dried up. So you can imagine that this situation, unfortunately, is the statistics are raising up each year, and each year the rivers are still drying up. So it's important to, for me, it was important to make a call, to make an appeal for community and for other maybe decisional factors to maybe think about safeguarding the rivers, and each one can do it for personally, and it's important to see it as a necessity, because the river is not only a legendary meaning for us, a religious meaning for us, maybe also a political, geographical border, but also it is a vital resource. I started this investigation 5 years ago near the river Brink, and it was a very complex investigation. It started with a body performance at each year, another river. I was basically going and taking the water in my mouth from the river as a manifest, as a protest, and the action it was called taking the water into my mouth. In Romania, the significance is also keep silent about different things, not speaking about different things, like taking the water and not be able to say and to pronounce the things that you want to pronounce. So another point of it was also the thought that maybe in some years some of the rivers will disappear, and also it was important to document it from the point of sound, and maybe to listen even the rivers that already disappeared. So this is my musical composition approach, and I thought to record the sound of interior of the rivers, because there is life going on, there is movement that we cannot hear. But now, today, we can hear it, and we can feel it, and we can connect with it. And also, for me, it was important, this connection in between body and the river, because I see the river as a body and the body as a river. So the things that you will follow, if you go to the end of this trip, existential trip at this Tree of Life, you will discover different waters from different rivers, and I also, in the meantime, I found footage in my family photo album, and I discovered that my grandfather take photos of my grandmother, the Dniester river in Grigorovo, a lot of them, and also in other places that I have been, in Dubasar and in Prut. I also ask people if they have something in their archive, and even today, Marcella, I think, told me that she also has such kind of archival photos. It means, because for us, river, it means also memory of generations that were going there, interact, and for me, in present days, when I went, for example, at the border with Romania or Ukraine, or the border inside the country, you cannot basically approach the river. You cannot go there. You need permission. There is police there coming after you. And these things is a bit awkward, bizarre, and I wish that the rivers will form in the future, will not be, will be open for community, will not form a border like this, and hopefully this situation will change. And I invite you to explore different elements because some of them I took some artifacts and put it inside. They are Dniester from one bank side, they are river Dniester from other Transnistrian side. If the waters are different or not, surely it is not. But this experience make me think once again about the importance and the necessity to safeguard nature and safeguard the waters, the drinking waters, and be responsible about it. And here is Rusanda Kurke with help of her project Cultural Taxi last year. I have visited Puhaceni, and we did an amazing site-specific installation at the Dniester River. But what I was amazed, and when I announced this theme, I proposed to make a salubrization action, and I was so surprised that a lot of people came. People that I never know, I didn't even met. And the announcement was just a small announcement in TikTok, and I say, hey, in some days, like Saturday, I will come to you. Maybe we can do it together. And when I arrived, everybody was already going and searching for plastic, and there was tens of sacks with bags with plastics that we collected. And I was amazed how this proposal, this idea, this appeal actually was touching also the people's thoughts, the people's feelings. And there was different generation. There were children, they were from different paths. They were from Mary, there was locals who came and helped. And we did that for 2 days. It actually worked, and yeah, but this is a nice experience that I also can suggest and share with everybody. Maybe to not okay, we can make an appeal, but also it's important to make a personal decision and to try to do something by yourself. Once again, thank you for coming, and I want to thank everybody who supported me to realize this installation. There were engineer, team of coalition of cultural sector, independent cultural sector. There were a team of contemporary arts center, CSAC, my family, the engineers who helped me construct this, and maybe I talked too much. I will leave you with the sounds. Thank you once again.
Bravo.
And I want to also congratulate organizers and